So here's the thing. I have a secret to tell everybody. I am very scared about iOS 26. Now, iOS 26, for those of you who don't know, is basically a, new update that Apple has basically placed out for our iOS, devices. So these devices, these particular software updates, the iPhone 11 and above are basically getting iOS 26. Now, in theory, whenever a new update comes out, you'd probably be super happy and be very excited whenever these types of updates come out, right? Well, iOS 26 is actually scaring me quite a bit. And the reason for this is because I kind of do feel like with the iOS 26 update, one, it was a pretty small update, and two, the things that Apple even said are within iOS 26, I'm not really that big of a fan of, right? That new UI, I'm just not that big of a fan of the way it looks. I think it's cool. I think it's great, if people like it. But I feel like for some of the things across the, standard across the UI, that glass interface, it really needs a lot of work. Apple needs to actually go through and make it, an ability to turn on, because it's very hard to see the things behind it. Same thing within the control center. Same thing system-wide. Even the clear glass icons. I don't know who was asking for that. I mean, it's kind of nice and novelty. I probably feel like not a lot of people will end up using that, the clear glass option. But I do feel like the actual standard icons look pretty cool. But here's the thing. I don't really feel like that in and of itself was that big of an update for the amount of, bugs and stability issues that I'm already experiencing. Now, I want to get this out of the way. I'm expecting a bunch of issues and I'm expecting a bunch of bugs. And anybody who experiences any of these bugs and issues, I would be very vocal about those things. I would let people know, I would post online, post on X, but especially go inside of that feedback application inside of the iOS beta and let Apple know exactly what's going on. Apple's only going to fix these bugs if more and more people are more open about these things. And I feel like the UI, even though it wasn't that big of an update, like it's cool and stuff, and people like it kind of, some people don't like it at all. I feel like for the UI basically going through and being this kind of minor change, the amount of bugs I'm already experiencing is actually kind of scary. And if it's already this kind of unstable for not that crazy big of an update, I'm going to be even more scared about what's going to end up happening throughout the future of iOS 26. Is it going to be stable? Is there going to be issues? Because iOS 18 was very similar to this, and I would probably argue that iOS 26 Beta 1 is probably more unstable than iOS 18 Beta 1. So I'll be curious to see what ends up happening in the future, but iOS 26, I'm not going to lie, it's kind of scaring me right now. If you have any other thoughts or questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.